Good evening. Thank you so much for coming out to our second annual Chopped event. What a thrilling day for us. I'm Karen Beeman, principal at Lonnie B. Nelson Elementary, and I'll be up front with you as we watch this competition.
And I'm Ralph Schmidt, principal at Westwood High School here, and I'm going to be going with our contestants to the back, and we're going to keep tuning you in about the things that are happening as they're preparing these meals. And we'd just like to welcome you to Westwood High School. It's going to be a fun evening. We want you to sit back, relax, and you got a great MC out here in Karen. And so we're going to try to have a little bit of fun mixed in with this great competition.
Absolutely. And before we get started, actually right now we would like to recognize and honor one of our very own Richland Two legends, Chef William Turner, who lost his battle to cancer on Sunday. And so at this very moment at 4:30 today, his memorial is going on. So we would like to dedicate tonight's Chopped event to him and his family and to all the students and faculty that his work and love for cooking has touched.
And Karen, he has touched many lives in his career here in Richland too, and he was just a fine man, amazing, a great ambassador, and we know that the Blythewood family is hurting, but so we just ask that you remember the Blythewood family, the Richland Two family. Absolutely. But just know that he made a difference, and you know, at the very end, I think that's what we all strive to make a difference. And Chef Turner was a remarkable man.
Absolutely. So this one's for him, and at this moment, we would like to take a moment of silence to honor him. Okay, are y'all ready to cook? Let's do this. I think y'all are heading back. Y'all have a good time. No pressure. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wish our contestants well. I can tell you, they are fixing to go back, and I got to tell you, they're going to get their ingredients, and Karen's going to.
I'm going to share with you.
She's going to share them, but they don't know what they're cooking yet, and that's the exciting
They
part.
have no clue. No clue. They've just been back there kind of getting to know the layout of the kitchen, what pantry ingredients. If you've watched the Chop, does anybody ever watch the Chop show on TV? Absolutely, my favorite show.
Well, last year, Karen, when we did this, you know, I got to be out front.
See, there you go.
And so, but what was really incredible to me is that that they brought out all this wonderful food, and the judges, and our great judges here, I see them, they got to eat and taste it,
but you
and
did.
It just walked by me.
So you got to smell it.
Yeah, got to smell it. Yeah, but never got to taste it. So we have put together. Uma's going to make sure that they're going to bring us so that we can actually give you some commentary on the taste.
Absolutely, because the judges are going to have a whole lot on their plates anyway. So we'll let you know.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Get that? You see what I did there?
I know it. Absolutely. So, and I love to eat. You know that.
Well, me too.
So thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna go get ready, and in a little while you'll be seeing some stuff happen up here on the screen. So we're really looking forward to it. We'll try to keep it entertaining, and we'll try to keep it real. And so I'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Ciao. This is like the best part of the whole show when you're watching on TV, and then you go, oh, like, what are they going to do with that? All right, and I think Ralph left his Coke out here. Okay, here we go. We have a bag, and I'm probably not going to take it out, but it is cod. And I think Ralph, can you hear me back there?
Yeah, Karen, we can hear you well.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you crystal clear.
Great. Well, I got this earpiece in, and you know I'm deaf in one ear, so it kind of hampers a little bit.
Sorry. So I'm going through the basket to know what they have to work with. So the first thing I have is cod. Did they have a pretty good reaction back there when they saw that?
Yeah, I tell you what is really incredible is they're all back here, and everybody just went right to work, and they're all doing kind of different things, and so they're really trying to get the cod working, and you know, and I won't give you the other ingredients yet because you're about to give those, but yeah, they're hard at work already.
Okay, awesome. Did they know it was cod, or did you have to tell them?
I don't know. Let's ask one of them.
Okay, good. Because I'm not sure if I would have looked at this, I would have known.
Well, this is Andrew Barbone. Did you know that's cod?
It was fish. I knew it was that much.
So he was perceptive enough to know it was fish. So.
That is a smart man right there.
Absolutely. He's a principal. What can you say?
That's right. Thank you. Okay, here's another ingredient. I have to like double check. You know, I've always seen these in the grocery store, and I've never eaten them. Maybe I have. It's called a star fruit. Has anybody, give me some head nods. Have you ever eaten that? I know if you cut it, it looks really pretty on a plate. But Ralph, what are they doing with this star fruit? Do you see anything back there yet that's going?
Well, I don't see anything yet happen with the star fruit. I tell you what, they've started, and you know, if you really, I'm going to walk over this way and show you, they've got a table of other ingredients. And if you see that there's all kinds of other vegetables and spices and all that, so that's kind of a collaborative table that they can come. And so several of them have started doing other things. I see Ashley back there working with some tomatoes, so there's obviously going to be some kind of tomato paste. And I see people cutting up other kind of stuff. So we're really just kind of designing as we go, and I think it's great.
Fabulous. That sounds good. And then our last ingredient. Now this one, okay, I've lived in South Carolina a very long time. Let me see. Let me take it out of a little package. And I have to be honest, I've never eaten this stuff raw. Or not raw. You wouldn't eat it raw. Not fried. Let's say that. Okra. Okra. Has anybody eaten it like not fried? Yes, I know. It's just me. Because I do know, Ralph, the okra, when you cook it, it can get a little slimy. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Is that true? So how are they doing with the okra? Oh, there we go.
Well, I tell you what, we have one chef who's already, got up and running. He's sliced it up. He's now working on getting some oil ready. And so I'm anticipating that here in a few minutes there's going to be some sort of fried okra in the making.
Fabulous.
So just stay tuned to see what's happening. You know, already the okra's going into a floury batter that he's mixed up. And, you know, it's just really exciting now. I'm telling you, I am getting so hungry watching these things happening.
That's awesome. And let me ask, too, because I walked back before we got started. They do not have any ovens. What are they cooking on? They're cooking on they have a burner?
Yeah, we'll zoom in. They have a couple little Bunsen burners, or small one burners, and they they've got their pans and they got everything they need right there.
Awesome.
Each of them have their own space, and although it's a tight space, it's really amazing to me. They're all working. They're not doing like a lot of us do, watching what others do.
Right.
They've gone to work and they've coming up with their ideas.
Fantastic.
And I can just see the creative juices, no pun intended, already starting to flow.
Wonderful. Thank you. That's great. So we're looking forward. So there's no fryers, just so you know, and there's no oven, and there's the fancy schmancy equipment that they have on the restaurant, like the flash freezer and stuff like that. They don't have that. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some fabulous treats out of that.
Yeah, Karen, it's just good old-fashioned cooking, like Mama used to say.
That's fabulous.
This is what's happening.
That's what we're good at. This is good old-fashioned cooking.
Well, and do you know what's really amazing back here?
What?
To me, is I see nothing but smiles. Everyone is smiling. They're
that
just.
is fabulous.
I can just tell that their real passion and their real love for what they're doing is coming out, and they are really putting their hearts and souls. And you know, our judges are going to have an incredibly hard time selecting one, because I can see already three different chefs have three different kind of ideas,
Fantastic.
and I know they're all going to be
Yay.
wonderful.
All right, how you doing back there?
Well, Karen, we're doing great. And I tell you, we have a couple of our judges out there, so you can ask our third judge if she wants to come back and, there you are, and, kind of see what's happening. It's great. But let me tell you what, also let's not forget, one of the things that these wonderful chefs have to accomplish and do is not only cook a fabulous meal, but there is a point of presentation. And so as I walk around and seeing what's happening, you're seeing them not only look to create this wonderful tasting meal, but they want it to be appealing. And they are showing their really skills and how to use their tools, the knives, and you can just see they are really doing some fun stuff. And so I can't wait not only to taste it, but to see what it's going to look like as you see what's happening here with the strawberry.
That's
and
impressive.
You can see the intense work that's going into this. So
and look at that.
The creativity is just awesome.
And no, we don't have any bloody fingers or anything, right? We're good?
Pardon me?
We're good. We don't have any bloody fingers or anything like that?
Yeah.
Those knife skills, that's impressive.
I tell you what, everyone looks like they're playing well together, and yeah, we have no problems,
running.
no
That's
problems
right.
yet.
No running with scissors and all that good stuff.
That's
and,
right.
You know, I think I missed the very important part about this whole competition. Every contestant, of course, has the mystery basket, and they'll have 50 minutes, 5-0, which is a little different than the Chopped on TV, but they'll have 50 minutes for the entree and 40 minutes for the dessert. So while we're kind of tasting and working on the entree, they'll already be starting their dessert.
All right, I'm back. We have roughly 20 minutes left.
Thank you.
And so the things are really, really cooking, and you can just kind of see some of the things that are happening. The cod's being laid out in one station on a, on a pan, so I have a feeling we're getting ready to start doing something. And this okra right here in this nice roux that's happening, it's a tomato based. It really just looks like it's incredible. It's just now starting to simmer, and so it's really coming together back here. I hate to bother the chefs because they are really intense. I'm afraid if I go in there and say something to them to try to get a little interview or a sneak preview, I might lose a finger in that process.
I don't know. They do look very intense, but it looks very focused, and the end product I know will be well worth it.
Well, we're back here in the back. We're going into our last 10 minutes.
Wow.
So you can kind of see.
It's crunch time.
It is crunch time, and there's a lot going on. You can kind of see that things are starting to come together. If you see the cod we have here, and it's really looking golden brown, and now we've
Wonderful.
got the star fruit, and we're doing some great things with that.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Awesome. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That helps with presentation that it looks like that, so that's awesome.
Last 1 minute, so I tell you what, our last three chefs, they're putting the final touches on, and so we're getting there. So I tell you what, we're going to try to capture some of the last minute pieces going on and how they look. So
awesome.
We're down to how many seconds? All right, we're down to 60 seconds.
All right, let's do it.
You can see up there the final touches that's happening.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at the color. That's nice.
Yeah, the color, the smell, the texture, I am telling you. But really, you can see the intenseness now. All right, we're down to one left, and we got the, and so it's going to. Oh, excuse me, we're down to two left. Okay.
This is dessert round. Oh, okay. Nobody's going to eat this, is it? Because it looks kind of funny in the bag. Well, it's going to look funny when I pull it out, too. Cookie dough. Sugar cookie dough. That's kind of an easy ingredient, you think? It looks a little sketchy, but it's good, I'm sure. It's kind of like those drop and bake kind of cookie doughs. That's kind of an easy ingredient, you think? For a dessert round? You know, hey, no oven. You're right. Good point. So they were thinking. The next ingredient is not a banana. Do you know what that is? Plantain. And I know I've eaten it before. It is considered a fruit, but it's real starchy. And it's only edible when it's cooked, so don't peel this bad boy and eat it because it might make you sick, so that's not a good thing. But they use it in Spanish and Caribbean meals, and they're sweet and like fig-like when you prepare it, so you would have to saute or cook it of some sort. So that plus the cookie dough, good point, because it's raw.
All right, Karen.
Yep.
Hey, we got a little picture of some plantains. They were fried up, and boy, it looks like we got a little chocolate going to go in there. Boy, my favorite.
Chocolate. Chocolate's good with everything.
I'm telling you.
And then the last ingredient is fabulous. What a good choice. And again, the bag, but I'm really not going to put my hand in it because it is bacon. So we have sugar cookie dough with no oven. We have plantains, which are starchy, not sweet, and bacon. But really, honestly, bacon on anything is fabulous. How are they doing back there?
I tell you, Karen, it's going great. I tell you, those 3 ingredients, you can kind of see Tony kind of sizzled in on some plantains with some bacon, and see Ashley Hart over at work. Boy, now she's working on presentation, cutting up that strawberry. And we go back here, and we got Chef over here. Chef has got his bacon just came out of the sizzling. He's now looking like he's doing some blackberries, raspberries, and he's kind of looking at some of the other ingredients to kind of go with them. And then as we go over here to Andrew Barbone, you know, Andrew, boy, he used that cookie dough and got a cookie, and he's using it. His plantains are sizzling back there, and he's really got some things cooking now. So we're down to about 10 minutes. So it's kind of getting feverish, and they are really just kind of moving.
Going back to the Andrew's cookie, is that cooked? Did he cook it?
Yeah, I tell you what, coming back here, Tony. Let's get in on the cookie here.
Serious.
The cookie was, I guess it was put in an oven. It doesn't look raw. It looks like it's already been cooked. And, he's now working on something. I have a feeling there's going to be something on top of it, or it's going to be
probably
there. I tell you see him, just look at
it.
Look at him go. I'm going to tell you.
Let's make his whipping cream like what you usually buy it, and I can tell. Oh, look.
Absolutely.
Look, we have like food coming around.
Well, I tell you, the way he's using that arm, I'm so glad. I am so glad that we don't allow paddling in schools, because I believe that hand could wield a paddle with no problem.
Absolutely. Might have to switch arms in a minute.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You were talking earlier about sweating and all that. Boy, Andrew he's beat it up. He looks like a fine marathon running. But I'm telling you, he's got to be in great shape to do 1,300 miles, 3 days, cooking extravaganza, and then come in here and just really go. Now, he did switch hands. So,
there you go.
You could tell he's pacing himself.
He's
in the last 10 minutes. So
good deal.
We're doing some great things.
Because admit it, who in here eats raw cookie dough? Yeah. There you go. So that wouldn't be a bad thing. I'd go there. While they're wrapping up and finishing this, we would like to acknowledge some of our sponsors, or all of our sponsors, not some of them, who helped put this event together. Cisco Columbia, thank you very much. Reese's Plants, Summit Group Marketing, Columbia Ice, that's who really did the ice thing, and the Sin Brothers too, and I believe that's produce, so that's awesome. We also have a few pieces of art from our own Lonnie B. Nelson Elementary around some of the columns from some of our little ones with their favorite food. And please make sure that you help yourself. Check out that ice sculpture, it's really awesome. And also, we've been talking, our district is putting on a future chef competition, and I had the privilege of attending last year, and they made salads. So all of the schools, we have lots of entries out. Students are coming by the office and picking it up, and so that you create a recipe at home focused on a healthy salad. That was last year. And so each of the elementary schools had a student represent, make the salad, and then a winner was selected. So it was so much fun. So this year, they are going to, on March 4th, so mark your calendar, but Richland Two Food Services is going to be hosting their 4th annual Future Chefs competition for the students of our district. Look at that, that's beautiful. Competition of healthy sandwiches. Okay, so not just your PB&J. So it's always a blast. Please come out and join us. It's going to be lots of fun, and it's really neat. I was talking to a student yesterday about a sandwich, and he said, "Do you like sandwiches?" And I said, "I love sandwiches." And I said, "What kind is your favorite?" And he said, "A club." I'm like, "A club?" He's a 3rd grader. Like, I didn't know 3rd graders like clubs. So I asked him, I was like, "What's a club?" And he said, "It's got bacon and cheese on it." I was like, anything's good with bacon and cheese. So we'll see if he's our representative from Lonnie B. It doesn't sound all that healthy, but it sounds really good. Good deal. So how are we doing, Ralph? It looks very colorful back there.
Yeah, Karen, we're down to about the last 7 minutes, so it's going on. If you kind of look over here, Tony, let me get a shot over here by where Ashley. You can see Ashley's presentation with the plantains, and you just see the color in that. That just looks really great. Look
at that, beautiful.
It's coming along incredibly. But so they're hard at work. They know that time's clicking, and they're looking at finish up their creations. Let me tell you, I also want to give a good shout out to Tony and Joe back here behind the cameras. you know, this is a lot of work being back here and making
It's a
sure
lot.
that we don't trip anybody up with all these cords and all that. And so, Tony, thank you. Joe, thank you. Making sure that we're doing things. So these guys are awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, this looks like really put together, like it's official with mics and cameras and with your little thing in your ear, and it's all very well put together. So thank you. A lot goes on behind the scenes, I know. And thank you for letting us come to Westwood and enjoy your beautiful school. It's gorgeous here.
Well, I tell you what, we love showing it off, but, you know, the thing about it is, and Karen, you and I have been friends for years, and,
We have.
and it's all about Richland Two.
Absolutely.
And making sure that all of our kids in Richland Two get the best experience they can, and this is just one of those fun events we can do. Tell you what, we came back over. I want you to look here. We got sugar cookies starting with some chocolate.
Ooh.
And, boy, the chocolate's really coming, and some, you know, there's Karen, we're going to have some fun in a second.
Close. I know all the judges are back, so I'm sure all those tallies are going. It's time to. Yes, do you want to bring her on up? We have last year's winner.
Yeah.
Come on up, Suzanne Hallbrook. Woohoo! Does it feel better to be on this side?
Chops champ.
Last year's Chop Champ. Was it last year was fun? Yes. Fabulous. Tell us, what'd you miss being on this side?
There was a lot of me time that I don't really have a lot, and that was so much fun. I hope that they were not too stressed out, that they enjoyed it, because it is fun. Yeah, it's kind of a little tricky when you see the countdown clock and people's interviewing you while you're cooking, but it is so much fun, and I hope they enjoyed it, because it's still today one of the best for me.
That's wonderful. Well, great. Thank you.
Well, I was here last year, and I remember you were awesome. I was just
Awesome.
telling you. And last year they did filet. They had a filet steak.
Oh, my gosh.
And they had a thing called lychee. Now, I never knew. To this day, I've never
Not really
tasted
sure
it,
what
because
it
last year they didn't let the MCs taste.
Well,
But
see,
this
we
year is
fixed that.
great.
We fixed
So
that.
it was wonderful. I remember I saw the judges just smiling and just having a good time.
That's awesome. Well, good. Well, we're glad you're here. Thanks for coming out and supporting our Chop Champions.
Yay, the first Richland 2 Chop Champ.
Yay. All right, do you want to go ahead and call all the contestants? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and call them up.
I'm going to eat some more of this.
You just keep on
What you
eating.
doing that?
Is Ashley Davis ready? Is everybody's done? I don't really know who I'm looking at, so okay. Ashley, come on up. Let's give Ashley a big round of applause. Come on up, Ashley. You have a little bias here.
Mm-hmm.
Our cafeteria manager here at Westwood. Congrats. It's over. Are you excited?
I am excited,
Yay,
and it was so
great.
much fun.
Fabulous. We're so glad. We have, here we go.
Michelle
This
Hicks.
is Michelle. Oh, look, they're doing like a little runway thing. That is fantastic.
They're modeling on the
That's
runway.
So stressful.
Yeah.
The cooking, how'd it go?
It was fun.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
Was it stressful?
Very.
Very stressful.
Very.
How about the ingredients?
They were interesting. Kind of makes your brain work a little bit, your taste buds. So.
Absolutely. Well, good. When
know,
everything was delicious.
And Karen, Michelle was great, because I know I was in her ear all the time.
He was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And
Thank
I was
you,
in his
Michelle.
ear the whole time, so it's all good. There you go.
There you go.
Because I don't
Thank
think I
you.
stopped talking. Andrew Barba, let's go ahead and give,
Here we
absolutely.
go.
I'm sorry. Give her a big round of applause. Andrew Barbone. All right. How'd you do? You good?
No,
That's it?
don't go
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
We're going to have some fun with you, Andrew.
Oh.
See, you were back there cooking, now you're on the grill.
No, you're really.
Oh, that's bad.
I saw what you did. How'd it go? What was the biggest surprise ingredient?
Bacon.
Bacon for dessert.
Yes. Happy surprise, but biggest surprise.
Happy but biggest surprise. Bacon is good. That sweet salty mix. Everybody, it was delicious. So did a great job.
Well,
all right.
Andrew, we know you have a fallback trade that if you decide not to be a principal any longer. What is more difficult, being a principal or being a chef?
Depends what day it is.
Good answer. Depends on what day.
Awesome. Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
Andrew
Okay,
Barbone.
picture. You're Donnie. No, you're not Donnie.
I'm Kenneth.
You're Kenneth. This is Kenneth. Oh, and my mic's, I'm not talking to my mic. Kenneth, so how'd it go back there? Good?
It was stressful. I burned my hand on the...
Oh, no.
It's all good, though.
It's all good.
It's all good.
What was your favorite to cook, the entree or dessert?
I'd have to say entree because I don't cook dessert very often. So.
There you go. Was it hard? What about the cookie? Was that hard not to have an oven?
Well, I did have an oven, but I only put it in there for like 5 minutes, and I took it out, and I thought it was done. So then I poked it, and my finger went straight through it. I was like, okay, these aren't done yet. So.
We tasted a little
Hey,
finger in there.
yeah, there was a
we?
little finger in there. That wasn't bad.
I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Look,
I didn't do
D-Heck's not
anything. It
here.
doesn't
Don't
matter.
worry about that.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Kenneth, hey, Ken, I got to tell you, I was back there watching Kenneth, and he was very intense. You know, when he was using that knife.
He was the knife skill.
You could tell he had some really great good skills.
He's modest.
Ninja master.
And he was amazing. He's being very modest.
Yeah.
I cooked right beside him, and he was really good.
Good. Isn't that sweet? See, that is synergizing. Think win-win. See, all using all the habits, 7 habits, leader in me. Give a little shout out. And this is Brandy Pope. You have a little cheering section here with their fabulous shirts. So are you good?
Yeah, what's up with this? Come here. We got to get look at this. Look at this. This is great.
Do we have any Scandal
turn around.
fans?
Team
Scandal?
Pope. I mean, what a great
Scandal.
idea.
I know. Do you watch the series Scandal?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a series evidently that comes on late at night, right? And so like every woman, probably except me, watches it. And so, but there's a character on there named Olivia Pope. Well, see, you see the team Pope, and then evidently Olivia Pope says it's handled.
Gotcha.
So Team Pope says it's handled.
I got you. It's
So
handle,
we'll
but
see.
not scandal.
Not scandal.
It's not scandal.
No
Okay,
scandals.
I'm glad to hear that.
And no scandals at Lonnie B. It was all good.
That's great.
We're good. Absolutely. We're just chopped. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And then lastly, we got Donnie. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey. So how'd it go?
It was what it was.
Are you glad it's over?
I am very much so.
Absolutely. So what was your best ingredient? What did you, when you saw it in the basket, you just went like, yes? None of the above.
No, actually, I was pretty confident with the fish.
Good. Okay. Excellent. Good job.
You know, and what was great is I watched Donnie. He was back there
Right.
just calm and cool
He
and
seems like a
never
cool,
let
calm,
anything
cool,
rattle
collected
him.
guy.
And he was just very methodical in what he did. But tell me, on the inside, you were like, ah!
But I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's this liquid that was coming out of the top of my head. I'd never seen that before. I think it's called sweat.
Yeah.
And so it was a little different on the inside.
I guess that's what Tony meant when he said, "Watch the glare." You know. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but
That's
you know,
awesome.
you really did. You didn't
Congratulations.
look nervous at all.
Well, I'm glad it showed.
It's like a
Yeah.
duck on water, just smooth on the surface and crazy underneath. Good. Congratulations. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Congratulations.
And I do not know how, but they did. Okay. Okay. Sure. Is that good? Okay. Perfect. Okay.
And the results are
The
in.
results are in.
Wow. And they are confirmed by the firm of Uma, and Uma. Uma, take a bow. Uma tells me she's got really great math skills. I saw her back there shredding the judges' comment sheet. So, well, while they're talking
Sorry. Thank
judges,
you. I know it's awkward.
was it a great competition?
It was really impressive. I was amazed at how well all of you did. It was a lot of fun to watch you, and I hope I didn't make you too nervous back there. And I apologize for Kenneth for having you burn your hands. So.
Gotcha. I'm good.
And Ms. Brill, is there workman's comp on that burn? So
ask
we are
that.
self-insured, but we will see you at school tomorrow, Kenneth.
Now I know how to fix cod. The cod was delicious. Everybody did a great job.
They really did.
And
Lived-
finally, anything you would like to say to everyone?
I think good luck, and for the time that was allotted, for each portion, for round 1 and round 2, they did an amazing job. I think everything was well executed.
You know, and I think I agree. You know, for the
I
short
agree.
time we had and what they did, I think they're
Delicious.
all winners. But
Absolutely.
now we have to go through, and Karen's got the results. I hadn't seen them, and she's going to to talk about.
It's
I guess
like
you're
the
gonna call
Oscars
I know
or
it.
something.
Are they the top
Do
three?
they have their gowns? No, I want all contestants. Come on back up, please.
Okay. Everyone, come
We're
on
not gonna
down.
be mean like the chopped on there. It's so
Yeah.
mean.
You know,
on up.
next year what we're going to do is we're going to have a band with a drummer over here so we can have a little drum
So
roll.
we have a drum roll.
So while we do that, can I get a little drum roll?
Got one
Come
more.
on over here.
Don't do it too
All right,
long.
close enough.
That's
close
good.
enough. Drum
Fabulous.
roll.
Come on up. We have 6 contestants. Oh, look. Such a good team.
And any one of you.
And honestly, any one of you could take away, because we really, the plates they came out, we kind of knew sometimes we didn't. Honestly, all absolutely delicious, and you deserve to be here. Are you getting a picture? Y'all want to get pictures? Let's get pictures first. I'm just going to. Smile. It's almost over.
It's over. Come on.
Just relax.
Kenneth is over there saying, my hand is killing me.
Needs medical attention.
It is Friday. So, I mean,
It's
tomorrow's Friday.
It's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve.
Friday Eve.
It's Friday Eve.
Yeah.
We do that all day.
All right.
All right. So at this time, and I know this table's probably in the way, I need the following 3 contestants to please step forward. Andrew Barbone, Kenneth Jones, and Donald Boston. Please step forward. It's tricky. Hey, where's all the men? Look at that. I
know.
didn't see that.
But they don't know why they stepped forward.
They don't know.
Are you going to tell them?
I am going to tell them in just a minute.
I think they get it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. These 3 folks, Mr. Barbone, Mr. Boston, and Mr. Jones, you have been chopped. Oh, that was awful, brutal. I'm so sorry.
You
I'm
have
so
been
sorry. That was awful. That hurt my feelings. I hurt my own feelings. I'm so sorry.
Let's give it up for
Absolutely.
All right.
Now.
You know, I think this thing turned into Battle of the Sexes
It really
now.
did.
I mean, the guys, they got chopped, and now we got the girls. So now we're down to the final 3.
We're down to the final 3, girl.
All right.
Girl power.
Aren't y'all going to get together, hold hands like they do? You know, like, I hope you win. No, I hope you win. No, yours was better. No, yours was better.
All right. So
Okay.
one of these
All right,
3
so you're
folks,
even right now. All
so
right.
we're even. All right. Second runner-up, Brandy Pope.
All right, let's give it for Brandy.
So you have been chopped. That's so awesome.
All right,
I don't
now
like
wait
that.
a minute. Now we get down to the final
Now we're at final 2.
This is the
Final 2.
Now can I get a?
Now's the drum roll. The first runner-up, Ashley Davis, which means you have been chopped. No, there you go.
Yay, Ashley! But I love you.
Which means Michelle Hicks
is the 2015